Lewie, a 2-2 draw against Rochdale today. There must be disappointment in the dressing room after that.
Yeah, gutted. As I say, I just don't think that that scoreline reflects the game whatsoever. Ultimately, we've got to defend that second goal. Obviously, the first goal better, but the second goal also. Like you say, a real kick in the teeth and leaves a bad feeling in the stomach.
You started off really well. Paddy Madden opened the score, and you think you're going to go on from there and put pressure on, because there was so much press on the Rochdale defence. It was just keep going back to them, wasn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought we started the game quite poorly. We came in at half time and said we needed to raise it. We scored at a good time, really. Came in at 1-0 and didn't play nowhere near our best. And then came out in the second half and started to implement our game plan a lot better than what we did in the first half, and started to kick on. We had a few chances to kill the game. On another day we put them and go 3-4 even, one up. But as I say, that's football sometimes, a real kick in the teeth. But ultimately we've got to do better.
What are your thoughts on the penalty? Just maybe it's wrong side of the attacker, or?
No, I think it's one of them. I think the forward player's been quite clever. I think he's got himself that side, but then almost fell into Morgs, I think it was. See, I don't know if it's a little bit of naivety from the referee, but they're there to make a decision. He's made the decision and we've conceded the penalty. But as I say, you can sort of think of all the excuses you want, but ultimately we was in a driving seat and we was in a position to win another football match, and we haven't. So something we need to address moving forward and put right.
You spoke there about being in the driving seat. Ash Hunter does really well on the left wing to put in the ball. The goalkeeper parries it, and Ched, as strikers do, was there to pounce. And 2-1, you think you're going to go and win the game from there, don't you?
Yeah, of course. As I say, got our noses in front, and from there it did look like we was in the driving seat and we were just going to see the game out, which is why it's even more sickening in the fashion that we've lost. But as I said, there's only really ourselves to blame. You can blame referees, linesmen and all the rest of it, but ultimately going forward, that's not going to do you any good. You need to iron out the mistakes and as I say, deal with the key moments in games better and see games out.
Do you think there was a foul before Rochdale's second goal on Conor McElhaney?
Yeah, most definitely. Connor's done well, tracked his run, I got in front, and the guy seems to clearly pull him back. I was quite close to it. Again, linesman's not give it, but they're there to make decisions, whether they do or whether they don't. But a lot happens after that, which we've got to do better with. Yeah, as I say, it's on us.
And you playing at left back, how are you enjoying that?
Yeah, as I say, listen, it's a team game. We've got to fill in where needed. As I say, if the manager picks me at left back or right back or wherever he chooses to pick me on the pitch, I'll give it my all and put a performance in to the best of my ability. So yeah, as I say, that's football, part and parcel. No matter where you're on the pitch, just give it your all, and that's it.
And a final word on the fans. They got behind the team today, didn't they? Especially after the defeat on the opening day.
Yeah, no, they always do. I think it's important that they stick with us. Listen, it's a long old season, as we saw last season. I mean, we're all stood here today knowing that moving forward we're hopefully going to have a lot more successful season and looking that way rather than the other way like last season. But it's important the fans stick with us. It's a process, this, and like you say, we all believe in the process, so stick with us and we'll get there.